Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Temple of Possibilities. I am Minister William, or Reverend Will, if you wish, leading today's sermon of February 11th, 2024. And as always, we'll start with a moment of silence for prayer, meditation, or what have you. All right, thank you. Today's sermon is called All for a Coin. And as I usually go to, it's on alltimeshortstories.com. A very wealthy merchant had very little to worry about in his life. He had all the material comforts, but his biggest concern was his son. His son was very lazy and showed no intelligence or creativity, much less any willingness to work. However, his mother, the merchant's wife, always made excuses for her son and thought the best of him. As the lad as the lad was getting older and it was time for him to get married, the merchant was worried that his son was not ready for the family responsibility. My lazy son doesn't have the wit or will to work. How will he ever be able to make a living? The merchant knew that the wealth he had accumulated in his life would not last forever. His foolish son may lose it all in an extravagant spree, or some cunning person may dupe him into losing it all. But the mother's heart could not see the flaws in her son and have set her heart on finding a wife for her son. So so she urged the merchant to find a suitable girl from a good family for her son. She talked about how her son had improved and grown wiser with time and how he was ready for marriage. The merchant was annoyed by constant pestering from his wife. Fine, we can look for a girl for our son. The merchant finally gave up her con, finally gave up to her continuous pestering. But I have a condition. The girl who is supposed to marry our son should buy one item with this small coin, but that one item must be something to eat, something to drink, something to plant in the garden, and some food for the cow. Then the merchant handed over the small coin to his son and asked him to find a girl who could do that. But that's impossible. How can anyone get something that can do so many things with such a small amount of money? Said the mother. But the boy was optimistic and went to the town to find the girl who could buy him something to eat, drink, plant, and give to the cows. In the town he met many beautiful women, daughters of wealthy merchants, but no one could think of anything to buy with the coin. Some of the girls laughed at the bizarre demand of the merchant's son, and some of them even claimed he must have gone crazy. But the young lad did not lose hope and visited every household that had girls of marriageable age. The last house in the town was of an ironsmith. The boy was exhausted and sad when he went to the house. A young girl, looking at the sad boy, asked him what the problem was. The boy explained to her the task he had. What can be bought for only one small coin to eat, drink, and all the other things my father asked for? Surely it's an impossible task, said the boy. Oh, that is easy. I can do that, the girl claimed. I know what you can do, the young girl claimed. So the girl took him to the fruit market and bought him a watermelon with the coin. It provides something to eat, something to drink, something to chew upon, something to plant in your garden, and some food for the cow. Give it to your father, and they will be pleased. The boy went home happily with the watermelon. The mother of the boy was happy that she could now get a daughter-in-law. The merchant was impressed with the cleverness of the girl. Such a wise girl will be able to look over and correctly guide my son. So he went to the ironsmith's house and requested his daughter to marry his son. The merchant's son married the wise daughter of the ironsmith. With such a wise wife, the boy became a hard-working young husband, and they lived happily ever after. Not really all too sure what to fully add to that, but a lot of problems can be solved just by using brains. The merchant used his brain to get his lazy son to work and do what he wanted for his son. The girl um, used her brain to solve the problem that the merchant gave his son, and got the boy to be working hard once they got married. There's not much you can't do with if you think it through. Most problems can be solved with brains over brawn. There are a few things that brawn is better at, but this isn't. And plus, since this is about marriage and Valentine's Day is Wednesday, so I guess happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Um, Remember, when we all come together, the possibilities are endless. And I will see you next week. Goodbye.